these times are past and going away. You have to be interested in many different things. You have to be a good educator, good teacher. You have to be a good composer, a good arranger. You have to manage yourself also. It's very complicated, and it's in every country in another way. And you have to study by yourself, and you have to study by teachers, and by living. That's the most important thing. Schools are not so important, ladies and gentlemen. Even I'm teaching at 2 universities, and I say it. It's not the only thing in the world to be on a university of music. And when you go to a university of music, I'm talking about Austria, you learn a lot of things, but not the most important things. The most important things you learn with friends, outside the schools, by yourself. And every school can't be as good as she should. You know? It's not possible. And every human being make mistakes. Every human being. And you must have a place in your life where you can make mistakes. When you see a child, he tries the same thing again and again and again. This child has no shame. He tries once more and once. And when you're getting older, you have to be perfect. But you can't be perfect. You have to live all your life like a child, not like a professor, like a master. Perhaps they make less mistakes. Every human being, even he's American or the Austrian or the Indian or the Pakistan or the Afghan, make mistakes. So also on stage, you have the right to make mistakes. That's not easy, but you must make mistakes. You have to look in many different directions. And that's very important. Now, yesterday, this concert, I'm sure there are a lot of questions. Even when in Europe, the audition is hearing this kind of music, they have questions also. And it's not the only way to make music. You brand new way, everybody must have to do it in this way. No, it's a kind of you, only a special kind of you. Of course, in every culture, it's important to know the basics, of course. And I can't say shit of basics and do another things. No. Basics you have to learn, but you have to learn more as the basics. That's very important. All your life. When you're leaving the university, learning is not stopping. We learn all the life. Myself and my friend with a flute Ustad. He's a real Ustad on flute. And he try to make this music with us. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Not for everybody, it's not easy to make a long journey with mistakes. And yesterday, you hear 3 different ways to make music. One is composition, one is improvisation, and one is conception. You need not notes to make music. you need no graphics scores to make music, and you need no photographs to make music. And you mustn't, it's not necessary to be handle notes perfect to make good music. And even you can make very good music if you do mistakes on stage. The mistakes are not the important things for you to learn something, but not for the music. When you make mistakes on stage, you have to forget this mistake as soon as possible. Otherwise you make no music anymore after this mistake. So these three ways are very important in every culture to make music. Some cultures, they have more traditions of improvisations. The European music has a long tradition of compositions, and the modern music all over the world, often they had conceptions. So there is one direction, and the music is following this direction. And it's very important that you try your own way to make music. Not the way of one American star, and not the way of one Pakistan star, and not the way of some European star. You have to try to make your own, to live your own way. And that's very important, and that's not easy. It's not easy. Even if you play classical music, it doesn't matter what kind of music. To make music is to be able to dream and to be able to be free without being afraid to be free. And that's the most important thing as a human being you can do, to be not afraid for freedom. Oh, where are the rules? We are looking for rules always. And trust a lot to the government, they give the rules, and to the professors, to the teachers, they give the rules. We need rules. And if there are no rules, it's a bad music. No. At first, the music starts. And then, long years ago, the rules was formulated. In every culture, at first there was no rule. There was music, and then later on, the rules came. And the rules came, you have to play it like that, and you have to play it like that, and you have to play that like that, and at least you play nothing, because there are so many rules and you can't play, you can't do anything. You know it? At school also,